Great. It's snowing again. Now I can't pull treasure from the ground. But, what should I do to pass the time? Maybe I'll make an artsy video about my Indian head penny collection. Yes. Let's do that. This video is rated I for artsy.
These are coins that know how to weather the test of time.
Anytime you pull something from the 1800s or before, it's great. So we'll see how we do today. Well, here we go already. Second signal, see that right there, 1 cent. We got a Indian head penny, I believe.
In my opinion, he doesn't deserve those coins. He doesn't know how to dig holes.
Oh my god, this is like so artsy. Can we start it already? Welcome to my collection of Indian head pennies. I've only pulled 96 compared to tens of thousands of wheat cents.
Yeah, we're gonna count down by decade until we get down to the 1860s. I never found one from the 1850s.
In 1857, the United States of America felt that they were using too much copper on the large cent, so they made flying eagles. And then they thought that was a bad idea, and it was. Do you know why? Because people drop them in the ground, and people who have no business metal detecting dig them out of the ground. And then do you know what they do? They rub their coins.
These coins have been accumulated over the course of 9 years. Many of them were significantly tarnished by being in the ground for so long. Over the years, I have learned numerous methods for cleaning coins, such as electrolysis,
What?
tumbling,
Oh, hell no.
Andre's pencils,
Seriously?
peroxide baths,
You should be banned from the internet.
and, more recently, dremeling.
Okay, for the grand finale, we have a large cent. This is going to be transformed right before your eyes. Well, there you go.
I'm beside myself. He destroyed that coin. He should go to jail.
Regrettably, I have no 1909 Indian head penny. I have several 1908s, but I'm waiting for that key, to pop up from the ground. This is the only one that is in question for being a 1909, but I believe it is a 1900.
I found 14 coins from the 1890s. Let's take a close look at them. That 1897 one is perhaps best condition that we've seen yet. 1899, 1892, 96, 97, 96 again.
The 1890s, specifically the Panic of 1893, marked the end of the Gilded Age in America. It was called the Gilded Age because, on the surface, things looked good, but there was trouble brewing underneath. And that's the case with a lot of coins, too. And why you don't want to touch their surface. Why you want to wear gloves if you do touch their surface.
Alright, we got 21 coins from the 1880s. Let's take a close look.
When you look at the mintages of these coins, it's interesting. The first year there was a ton made, 1859. And 1860s, it gets scarce, perhaps with the exception of 1863. The late 60s and the 70s, there really were not too many made. 1877, 852,000. But in the decade of the 80s, the 1880s, you see, with the exception of 1885, there was a lot of Indian head pennies minted.
Me, personally, I don't like it when there are high mintages of a coin because it's gonna get dropped into the ground and metal detectorists are going to dig it up. Now here's the thing, I'm a metal detectorist, but I know how to make perfectly symmetrical holes, and no one else does. So I should really be the only one who is allowed to dig until others prove themselves to me.
So it's going to appear in a second. I know now that I have a rare Indian head penny. There's an 1885 one. There it is in the bottom corner. Keep your eye on that one. It's a little bit bluish green in color. It's getting to the center of your screen. 1885. That is in amazing condition, and that is a rare, relatively rare coin. Good find.
I only have one Indian head penny from the 1870s. It's this 1876 one. I know that they're scarce in this decade.
You've only found one Indian head penny from the 1870s? I have tens of thousands.
1860s were a fascinating decade, to say the least, a historic decade for America, and they needed coins for the war effort, and you have what is called, they needed copper for the war effort.
The Fat Indian. It's called the Fat Indian.
And you have what's called fat Indian head pennies. Look at the difference of a fat Indian head penny with a regular one. Look at the difference in thickness that is. So this one is not a 1860s coin. This one is. These are fat Indian head pennies. 1865 and 1868, I believe. Yeah, 1868. And last but not least is my Flying Eagle cent. And not in the greatest condition, but it's the same thickness as a fat Indian head penny, and it's got a very similar back to Indian head penny also. These were only minted, I believe it was 2 years. You have the Flying Eagle cent. So this is a very rare coin.
We thank you for tuning in to this artsy video. And don't forget, don't butcher your holes. This is Barry, signing out.